Hey everyone, welcome to another Flames Overdrive YouTube video. So on April 1st, I watched Sonic the Hedgehog 2 in cinemas. Let's just say it was my favorite cinema experience I ever had. Today I'll basically just be expressing my thoughts on the movie. What was done well, what could have been done better on, and so on. Well, before we start, there will be spoilers in this review. So if you don't want to get spoiled, I suggest you click off now. Alright, let's begin. I never did a review on the first movie, so I'm going to summarize what I think before jumping straight into Sonic 2. It's pretty good. It's a generic movie plot with two Sonic characters, but it was pretty funny and I did enjoy it a lot. There are a few Sonic references throughout it, but there's not really much to say about it. It does introduce some new characters in Sonic Cinema World, such as Tom Wachowski, Wade, Maddie, and so on. As I said, there isn't much to say. I'm going to go straight to Sonic 2 now. Well, what better place to get into a review than the film's actual story? Tom and Maddie are going to Maddie's sister Rachel's wedding in Hawaii, which leaves Sonic home alone for 2 days. After Tom and Maddie leave, Eggman appears back at their house for round 2 after Sonic sent him to the Mushroom Planet, which Knuckles rescued him from. Knuckles tagged along in the search for Sonic since they're both in search of finding the Master Emerald, a source of ultimate power which echidnas and owls have been fighting over for centuries. Tails has been watching Sonic for years from his dimension, and comes to Sonic Place to warn him about Knuckles and the Master Emerald. He's basically just there to explain the lore of the emeralds, echidnas, owls, and from there, it's a race between the two sides to see who can get the Master Emerald first. That is pretty much what you expect from Sonic. It's pretty clear to see that they were going for a more Sonic the Hedgehog 3 style plot, also changing up a bit for the big screen. Overall, this plot's pretty good. It suited the film pretty well. I'd go into more detail, but I basically just covered all the interesting things about this movie. A lot of the screen time is filler stuff about Rachel's wedding, according to Ender Electric, to up to 12 minutes and 20 seconds. The whole scene could have been shortened a lot more since a lot of it was unnecessary. The only real plot twists were Randall ending up being a gun agent and helping them capture Sonic and Tails, despite the fact Sonic and GUN made up in the first movie. That is one of my only complaints about this movie. The last complaint is that some of the CGI looked off at times, like Knuckles shaking and breaking Agent Stone's hand. That's really it though. You may think, oh, Flames is saying bad scene and bad CGI, he must hate this film. And no, I loved this movie. In 2 years, they did a great job with it, as it was a lot nicer than the first film. The character models were improved and looked stunning. Everybody did. I think Sonic and Tails models had to be redone, as they lost the ones from the first film, after the studio that made them got shut down, I believe. I am so glad this film was as good as I hoped. I love the plot and the writing. It's just that every film has its flaws. No film has an exception. Not this, not Sonic 1, not Spider-Man No Way Home, you get the gist. Sonic 2 was just a joy to sit through. And when it hits theaters globally, hopefully you will all have it as an amazing experience as I did. This film ended up receiving a 62% on Rotten Tomatoes. And I think it deserves a lot higher than that. I did notice some of the lines from the trailers were in different places in the film, which I find very weird. I believe that happened with Sonic 1 as well. The amount of references to films such as Ghostbusters ended up showing up made me smile a lot. There was a fairly odd scene where Sonic and Tails end up at a Russian bar during a snow blizzard where they're about to get thrown in a fire and they have to win a dance-off to resolve any sort of conflict that was made by Tails' gadget's bad translation. They ended up losing terribly before Sonic changed the music to Uptown Funk by Bruno Mars. I don't know. There were a few nods to the game, such as Smash Bros. Ultimate and adventure poses being shown. There was also a scene that showed Knuckles' childhood and how he lost his father due to what I'm assuming being killed in the process of trying to take the emerald back from the owls. Then Sonic tells him that he experienced the same thing as a kid with the entire Long Claw situation from the first film. The voice cast was perfect. Ben Schwartz still as Sonic, and everyone else from their previous film remained in their roles, but now have in the mix as Colleen O'Shaughnessy as Tails, what she was in the first film too, at the end. Which, again, she was the only character from the games to keep the voice. She did a great job as Tails as usual, and Idris Elba as Knuckles. Idris was definitely one of my favorite voice actors in this movie, probably my favorite Knuckles to date. He can sound really intimidating, but also a bit fun at the same time. And of course, Jim Carrey as Eggman once again has played his role fantastically. He was even funnier than the last movie, which was really hard to top. They did a great job, and it's good to see them stay in the next films. Overall, I'd give this film a solid 9.5 out of 10. Really high, but as a massive Sonic geek, I enjoyed the hell out of this film. It was great to see an actual Sonic adventure on the big screen for 2 hours. The plot was great, the characters were great. I love this movie, and it's gonna be hard for me to top this in the third movie. What do you guys think of the Sonic movie 2? Leave your ratings and your thoughts in the comments below. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and take care, everyone. Now, let me just say my opinion real fast before y'all go. This is Jack of Blades speaking, by the way. I'm at another channel. But anyway, my opinion on the film, personally, I love this film to bits. I had no complaints. Oh my god. No complaints at all. I love this. This was so good. Some of the best Sonic writing we've had in years. Oh my god. Unlike Flames, I give this movie a 10 out of 10. Best movie I've ever seen in my life. Well, anyway. Yeah. Thank you all for watching. And we'll see you in the next video. And don't forget to subscribe, because my boy Flames worked hard in this review. I worked hard on reading it. And me and Flames will see you in the next video. Peace out.